guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest here with me. This is my very, very good friend, Alix.
Hi.
Yes, there's two of us today. She is actually a travel blogger. She has an Instagram account, which I will link down below in the description box for y'all, so you can go follow her and check out her stuff. And she also has a website, which will also be down below in the description box. Do you want to say, like, anywhere you've been? Like...
No! Well, Alix and I met actually in college at Rhode Island, right down the street. And we're very good friends for the past few years. And yeah, I'm excited to come back now visiting, and I get to see her doing this. She's also been doing my makeup and nails for a long time.
Oh, that's true. I have done your nails.
Since like sophomore year.
Yep.
So this bitch can do it all. I don't know. Can I say that? I don't know.
Yes, you can.
Okay. This bitch can do it all. Literally. So yeah, and today should be fun. We're gonna mess around. I requested just kind of like a natural, easy go-to look, what I want to do every day. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Yep, so today, one day I will have a full face of makeup on when I don't have a million things to do throughout the day, but
such is life.
I'm comfortable without it on camera, so my glasses are like showing up in the thing, so whatever. We're gonna get started, and I hope you all enjoy this, so keep watching. When doing someone else's makeup, I always try to, well, you should always be as clean as possible, but I always care a lot more than when I do my makeup just because it's someone else's face. So I tend to be gentle, unless you ask my mom.
Oh, you can go rough. It's fine.
Okay. I'm like sitting on a box right now, so I'm like really short. I'll probably stand up halfway through. But I'm going to start with her eyes just as I would do my own face, just because if we have any fallout or, you know, I have to touch her face anywhere, I don't want to have to mess up the foundation on her face. That being said, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape.
Stop.
Yeah.
Clear example.
Alright, so I'm not going to put the applicator onto her eye like I would usually do my own. And I've washed my hands and everything, so I'm just going to take it on my fingertip and I'm going to just dab it across her eye like so.
Hey, tickles.
Yeah, I know. And then I have a brand new Real Technique sponge, a tiny football, if you will. And we're just going to pounce it out gently. And we're just going to blend that out like we would do our own. Sorry you guys can't see me. I'm just trying to make sure you can see this.
And does this product act as like a primer for eyeshadow?
For me, yes, it's a concealer.
Okay.
So I like it.
Purpose.
Yeah, I mean, you can go in with a eye primer if you want. Some people like to do that. I like using the concealer because it gets rid of any kind of like, if you have like redness or like discoloration on the eyes, it covers that and makes an even base, in my opinion, and from what I've researched. Like, some people do prefer using eye primers, and that's totally cool. Like, do what you want. Like, that's the beauty of like the makeup world. You can do whatever it is you want.
All the freedom.
Yeah. So next, because she wants more of a natural, like a little gold here and there, I'm mostly going to go in with these light brown colors up here and maybe some darker ones just to give it some depth and definition. I'm going to go in with, what is this one called? MFEO, or Made for Each Other. This one right here. This one right here.
MFEO. We were made for each other.
We were made for each other. I'm just going to use the typical brush that I always do for my transition colors and blending. That fluffy one from the Deluxe Badger set. I forgot an important step, and that is setting the concealer on your lid because we want it to blend out evenly.
And this is concealer powder?
Yes, so this is the RCMA No Color Powder. It is the one translucent powder that I like to use. And again, we're just going to pat this on the eye just like we would do our own. And that way we create a even, not tacky. All right, so going in with Made for Each Other, MFEO, we're just going to put this kind of towards the crease area and going in back and forth motions, just blend it out as even as possible. And this is a lighter shade, so it's not going to show up as brightly or as dark as some other ones would.
But even out the color.
Yeah, but it's a good transition shade so that you can blend everything into it.
Can I ask you if you had to choose top makeup brand for all cosmetics, what's just your go-to? If you could only get cosmetics from one brand for the rest of your life.
I'm trying to think of what brand has like everything. Well, Morphe is good for brushes. I love their brushes. I know they have concealers. I don't think they have foundation. Probably Anastasia Beverly Hills because they just have everything. Like brows, eyeshadow, foundation, contour kits, lipsticks, like everything. If I could only use one brand for the rest of my life, that would probably be it.
There you go.
Like
I do love their brows. That's how I do my brows usually.
I'm going to now go in with Pooter. Pooter! This one right here. And layer that over the color we just put on and just deepen this area. And it's okay if it gets all over the lid too, just because we're going to go over with a gold color in this palette. And I stuck with using this one instead of another one because I know in my last video I said how I was trying to show all of my palettes some equal love, but I thought it would be best to use this one. So we're just going to put this all over.
Smear the poot.
Smear the poot.
Pooter. This is Jaclyn Hill?
Yes, this is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Another beauty YouTuber. She's pretty big.
Girl, I'll check you out.
Shout out Jaclyn Hill.
I like the Pooter already.
All right, that looks pretty even to me. And then let's see, what color do I want to go in with next? Again, see, I don't plan ahead, guys. It happens. I improvise. I think I'm gonna go in with Pukey now.
These names.
Brilliant names. Which is, I haven't actually gone in with it, I don't think. Or maybe I've like just tapped into it once. It is this baby puke color right here. Literally as described by Jaclyn Hill.
Pukey.
And I'm just gonna layer this over top again. Kind of remaining mostly on the outer corner area. We went in with Pukey. Make sure it's even. And that for now is probably good. We've given her some warmth on her eyes before we go in with the gold. And for that, I'm going to use Queen.
Because I'm a queen.
Because she's a queen. And it's this one right here.
Color.
This one, the only gold, true gold color really in the palette. So for this, I'm going to get this flat, what is it? The Morphe R42 brush. It has a flatter end. I'm going to just take it and put it into color, and I'm going to get a decent amount on there just so that I can make sure it covers the lid for the most part. And you just take this. I have very little left. I have to go buy more, but I'm just going to dampen my brush. A little camel spitty today.
Sweet. So that brings out the pigment in shadows by wetting it?
Yes. Gotcha. Some shadows actually are designed to go on wet. So like in the new Desi and Katie collection they had with Dose of Colors, they specifically tell you which shades you should put on wet and versus dry. So this one I would wet just because it's a metallic pigment, and for the most part to make it pop, you want it to be damp or a little wet with that Fix Plus, or you can use eye drops.
I'm sure you know this trick, but for any ladies also, is it true that when you're running out of mascara at the end or it's a bit clumpy, you can add saline like eye drops, a few drops, and then it brings the mascara back to life? It like thins out those clumps?
I've actually I've never done that. I don't know.
I've done it once before and it actually worked, yeah.
Well, if anyone else has tried that, let us know because I would love to know if that works.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pack a little bit more on dry to blend out the edges a little bit. So just gonna do the same thing with the other eye. I need to get like an actual table. I need to get a new desk. I need to get a lot of things.
I love how gentle you're being right now with makeup.
Eyes are a very sensitive place, and like you have contacts in, or
I do. It makes me nervous sometimes when I have contacts in. Someone's doing my makeup, like they're gonna be like right on my eyelids and press them back. I feel like whenever I have come to Alix before in the past to do makeup, I always ask for like the same kind of look, like a little gold, a little eyeliner wing, just like more intensified brows, and it works for anything.
Today I'm like doing your like foundation, and I'm like,
yeah, that's new for us. I know. You can see all my skin floss. My God.
It's okay. We've been friends for a long time. We've seen a lot of each other's flaws.
Yes, we have.
Okay, so we're gonna go in with liner. I finished up touching up her gold lids, and then I blended out the edges with that fluffy brush that I always use. So we're gonna go in with the cut off before we got to this part. The 24/7 waterproof liquid eyeliner from Urban Decay. Got this from Nordstrom Rack. Don't really know if this is the same name that they use, but it is in the color Perversion, or black. Just gonna go in on her lash line and follow that and do a little baby wing. Again, we're not going super glam today. It's like baby wing.
That's cool. That is cool.
There's one eye that always comes out better than the other one.
I mean, in anything in life, like how they say practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
I feel like that's extremely true with liquid eyeliner.
And some days it's easy, some days it's not. Like, I have my off days, I have my really good days, and then I have, like, my days where it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And maybe even if you have, like, caffeine or something, your hand is shaking and you can't do your makeup.
Nice.
Sweet. Got the wings.
Got the wings. All right. So now we're just going to go in with primer, my NYX pore filler. It's this stuff right here.
NYX pore filler.
It comes out kind of weird.
Definitely weird looking. And so this is going to fill up the pores before we like cake on a bunch of shit.
Yeah. So this is just, I usually put in like this area here or on my nose, wherever I have issues.
So smooth.
It ends up coming out like butter.
Good. So
it's a good drugstore brand if you don't want to spend like $30.
I'm so discouraged, like how it's so awesome the makeup industry, but it is expensive to look good. Like I'm just
really
kind of always going to the CVS, like maybe go to MAC sometimes, but I actually just found out that MAC is not cruelty free. They're testing.
I heard that too, and then I thought that they had like a vegan line, but I think everything's vegan apparently. So my bad. No, I saw that too. I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. So I'm just going to go back in with that Real Technique sponge and blend out these spots using the pointy end again.
I love this feeling. I don't know
the
why.
Pouncing like on the face.
It's just so nice and moist and like, whoa.
The cooling texture.
Yeah.
And I've miraculously picked like the right tone for your skin.
Hell yeah.
And like this blender, beauty sponge is great because it has this pointy end and you can get into any kind of smaller areas that you have. Yeah. I would use my diamond sponge, but it is a little on the ratchet side today. I didn't have time to wash it. So
who is your favorite like makeup beauty blogger goals, if you had to choose one and like give her a shout out? Or what do you think you've learned the most from, like top peeps?
Ooh. So I mean, Jaclyn Hill taught me about blending, but I think I already knew about that like from the beginning. I just didn't really pay any mind to it. Desi taught me the way to do winged liner though, really well.
Important.
And Katie, I don't know, Desi, Katie are like a duo that like I can just relate to. I mean, I love their channels. They're funny. So for your under eyes, I'm going to use the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. It's lighter, but it will, you know, get rid of anything there. I'll use my blurring brush to do this as well. This stuff is magic, I swear.
I always have the bags under my eyes, and I don't even know if it's about sleep for me or more like just dehydration perhaps.
Yeah, going in with that other It Cosmetics blurring concealer or perfecting airbrush concealer brush, whatever. And I'm just going to do what I normally do and tap this out and kind of brush it to blend out those edges. Now, Alix is like the tanner version of me.
But I'm pretty bad. So I work part-time on boats, and I never ever use sunscreen, which I know is bad, but for me, I don't burn. Those are like my famous last words.
Yeah,
like, watch me tomorrow go to the beach, and I'm like, I'm so red. What I've been just using is basically coconut oil like on my body before I go into the sun. And
You're like gonna bake.
Yeah, but it's what I've heard, I'm not sure, I'll have to research it exactly, is that kind of works as a sun protectant, but at the same time as a tanning oil too. Like something about it is it doesn't really let you burn, kind of protects you from the sun, but still brings in just the right amount. For me and my skin and my amount in the sun all day, that helps me most. Because, you know, who doesn't like a nice little bronze? We're Florida girls, so
yeah.
If I do put sunscreen on, it will be only to my face on a day I know I'm going to be in the sun a lot.
Right, yeah.
Or actually my NARS foundation
has
is SPF 30.
Yeah.
So I'll just put on a little foundation instead of like straight up sunscreen, and that's held me over pretty well. Bye bye under eye. I'm gonna have to check that stuff out.
It's really good, and it's not super expensive or anything. You might need like the more medium tone.
What is your makeup removal process before bed?
I actually just filmed that.
Oh, really nice.
Yes.
Yeah, because for all the makeup work that you do, you have great skin. Which, like, sometimes I feel like people that are doing a lot of makeup, if they don't wash it off every night or like exfoliate.
So that's the biggest,
acne.
yeah, that's the biggest thing about wearing makeup. You have to take it off. Like, putting it on is fun and everything, and I understand, like, when we go out
or drunk or tired,
we're drunk or tired, we don't want to take it off.
No, but like for sustainable skin, you should wash it off
exactly.
every night.
Like, I used to come home, like, in college, like, I'd go out, have some drinks, like, come back a little tipsy, be tired, and I would take my makeup off no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, I'm also not going to sit here and be like, oh, I've never gone to sleep in my makeup.
But usually for the most part.
Gone. Like, I've had my nights where I've passed out with my makeup on because I'm so tired.
Or at least wipe the skin, if not eyes or something.
But I wake up the next morning and, like, my skin is impacted by it. Like, I can't, like, you can't do that.
And ultimately, the longevity of skin is more important than the beauty. So that you can still be beautiful.
Yeah, like, that was my goal for, like, 2017 is, like, have skin so clear that I don't have to wear foundation every day. Or makeup if I don't want to. And, like, I mean, I'm comfortable in my skin, but, like...
Yeah, I'd say you don't need it at all. Especially right now. I don't know if you guys can see this beautiful face and clear skin. It's pretty good.
I'm just putting Mocha on her outer lash line just to give her a little more definition and combine the wing area and just blend that out more towards that, like, first third of the outer corner. And I did that with the R41. Again, we'll link all of these down below, so if you would like to buy them, you can buy them. No, I don't have a discount code. All right, I'm going to use the M500 brush to do her foundation. Your eyebrows look really good today, though, so you might not need to do that. Yeah, I don't know what time it is right now. But I will do clear brow gel over them. Alix is one of those girls who, like, would put on eyeshadow and be, like, fine wearing just, like, fun eyeshadow colors.
Yeah, if I had to choose, like, one piece of makeup to wear for the rest of my life, it would be mascara. And if I could choose a second one, it would be bronzer. Just some lashes, a little bit of bronzer on the face, and that's, like, my clean, natural look. And then if I really want to put in a little more effort, do a winged eyeliner, maybe a little shadow, some type of gold, a little highlight. Good. I never do lips, but I did notice in shooting, or
you
like,
should have a lip color on because you will wash out your face.
Never think about that.
Cheekbones with some highlighter. We're going in with the NARS Albatross. Looks like this. It comes out kind of gold. It's a very pretty OG highlight, I think. I don't think I'm going to do blush. I think she looks pretty good without it. I should have done the highlight before I did the bronzer. Made the bronzer hug the highlight rather than the highlight hug the bronzer.
I love that terminology for makeup.
I got that from Dozy and Katie. Oh, mascara. Duh. I'm going to try not to poke her eye out.
This is Better Than Sex?
Yeah, this is the Better Than Sex.
Not our favorite dessert restaurant?
Not our favorite dessert restaurant.
Oh, your eyes are so beautiful.
It's like my biggest fear, though, is like poking somebody in the eye with a mascara thing, because that's probably the worst feeling ever. Like when you poke yourself. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
You already have like really full lashes, though.
So, funny story, my left lashes, I was trimming my eyebrows once.
You trimmed your eyelashes?
Yep. Well, they do grow back, just as proof for anyone wondering that, because I wondered it for years.
She has great eyelashes. Oh, I did want to do blush. It's very light. I'm doing the Benefit Dandelion. It's a very light pink, like natural glow. This is the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipsticks. It's in number 5, Nude Thrill. It's a pretty, yeah, it is a nude. It matches your lips perfectly, though.
Nice. So a little glossy.
And I don't have a lip brush, so I'm just going in with the actual applicator.
Should I?
And then I'll just like wipe it off.
Also very smooth. Shouldn't be talking.
Pro tip. Don't talk when you're doing when you're... All right. So this is our completed look. Look at her face. She's beautiful. I think it looks great.
You guys let us know. Would you use this as your go-to daily look? I think so.
I think so too. I think she looks great.
Bust out of this bitch and feel pretty confident.
All right.
Of course.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to see me doing more people's makeup, let me know. I have a really big project coming up that I will hopefully be getting started soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
On that hush hush. All right, yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Check out Alix's pages and
good collab.
Follow her if you want. She's awesome. And she's going away to Rhode Island soon.
Oh, I know. I won't be able to do my makeup anymore with my go-to gal. But I will try and recreate this look at home. I will not remember any of those brush numbers. So
it's okay.
Once again, can you put that in the link description
yes,
bio, and you guys can check it out too.
Yes. So I will see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you had fun. Bye. Odie, what you doing, boy?
Just going to do the same thing with, I'm trying to like not say gonna or kinda or wanna, like those abbreviations.
We are just going to.
Just trying to sound more eloquent.
Already failing.
Already failing. Want like a gloss?
Yeah.
Let's do a gloss.
My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. All the boys be stopping.
Something like that.
Something
I
like
don't
that.
remember.